Now I've got the armor splash screen of death. I'm surprised. Oh, mind you, it's only 6:45, so yeah.
All right, I'm launching now.
Yeah. I'll say it should be okay. I tested the full mission file, and that was great. And this is a trimmed down one, so it should be all right.
Right.
Same,
And we're
same.
using the regular mod pool 2025, right?
Yeah. Although I did see one of the GACA fucking mods update. It might have been on my partition only. I'm thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, not now.
Oh God, yeah. Always at the last minute.
Yeah. God, Bennett. Yeah. Come on. I am only just getting recollection of this. We've run this mission before. I thought it was like nearly finished, ready to run, and then Nez says we've run this before, and I had no knowledge, no memory of it.
Huh.
Only recently, I just started getting snippets, and one of the snippets was the fact that people were missing the intel, and it's intel imperative to find. So tonight's there'll be a lot of apart from the general clear the bad guys and pew pew, keep people happy.
Yeah.
We're going to be looking for things. It's all the same object, but you've got to look to find. None are horribly hidden, but the whole point is
Finding them.
finding them so that you don't miss any fucking intel on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. I'm going in the server. I know what I've forgotten to do.
Might want to put up the password for everybody else.
Yeah, as soon as I go in, then I'll ignore the civilian role. I've not removed it. Yeah. No, of course not. I am him. Ned says he probably won't make it tonight. They're on a job at the moment. They're going to run late.
Yeah. It says the wrong password was given.
Capital I, lowercase t, capital
Yep.
S, DIN.
Oh, there's no space in between it.
No space between.
That's the problem.
I was going to say because it's let me in. Right, as soon as I get a bloody screen, I can put the password out.
Yeah, that worked. Yeah, that worked.
That's a bugger. My Tuesday loadout's on my other partition.
Oh, God.
What a fucking dumbass. I've got to somehow bloody get that copied across. No problem. I'll sort. Yeah, I'll just load it on a character and then put it on the other partition. I'll just run with this. I'll say I did put a lot of thought into the loadouts. They are pretty comprehensive.
I like the
Vanilla.
loadouts, actually.
Yeah. Forgot to remove my city. I'll say I put a lot of thought into it with us being a Black Ops. Check I can get in Zeus. Oh, fuck's sake.
What's the matter?
Oh, God, it's done the usual. This character's tied to Zeus. I came as Zeus, and now it's not letting me Zeus.
I do remember the series, I just don't remember this exact mission.
Yeah, it was 9 months ago, and you know I couldn't remember running it. So, but it's been modified, different bits in. Let me just see if I can cure this bloody Zeus thing. How do I do this now?
I do remember the name.
Yeah, it does sound familiar. I definitely remember the campaign, but just not this exact mission.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd rerun it and bring the story up to date. Right, should now. F1 create Zeus. Oh, right. Oh, for Nicker's sake. No. Delete Zeus. Oh no, it won't let me delete some. I think I made one of you Zeus actually.
Not me.
Not me, I don't think.
I just checked, not me.
Oh, hang on. Right, I've got to create Zeus icon. Right, okay. I need to do it on me. Fuck's sake. Don't know if this works. I've not done this manually before. Aha. So that is the way to do it. There we go. Good job I've got admin terms. Aha. I have admin and I know how to use it sometimes.
Maybe.
It worked this time, but I was lucky. I just guessed at the commands.
Oh, hey, look, we got Stoops hats in here. Tinfoil
Oh, yeah.
hat.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I said to guns, you won't need AT. No AT required.
Yeah, right. And this is not at night, any of this, right?
No, on the actual mission, it will be searching a coastline. This is not a run through of the mission. This is completely different. But
Good.
it's
You've had
based on.
complaints about that in the past, yeah.
Yeah,
So it's good that these did that.
Yeah, there's no point in running a run through. You know, I mean, like,
Yeah.
but right, probably should explain it to everybody. As I was saying to Guns, one of the things when I ran it last time is people ran right by Intel on the floor, no observation. So this one, there are 20 objects to find. They're inventory items, the canteens. You can put them in your inventory, and then at the end of the night, we'll have a tot up and see how many were found. And
Yeah,
they're not,
that's indeed.
yeah, and they are not all in buildings. They are not horribly hidden, but they could be, say, for example, next to trash bins. You know, so it's observation, whilst getting your asses shot off. Yeah,
That's the best part.
we're gonna have that bit. Yeah.
I got a phone call. Hang on a sec.
At the moment, there's two of us. I think Bulldog doesn't realise it's on the mission server.
He did, but he needs to restart this game.
Oh, he's got it. Yeah, yeah. Mine's
He
like
was
that.
on the trading server a moment ago, so
I know. I tried to speak to him, but he ducked back in. And yeah, mine does not like changing mod lists. I have to restart armor.
you just have to restart it anyway. That's just how armor works.
Yeah, yeah. Mine just hates it if you try to change mod list. It just gets all grumpy. Everyone's a bit late tonight.
I'm back.
I'm on time.
I know you are. And Guns is here, but although I mean the thing is, okay, we're coming up to Good Friday tomorrow. I don't know in the UK whether people are taking the day and travelling, or but nobody's really said anything in the leave of absence, which they never do anyway. So
Some people do, some people don't.
oh, here comes Bulldog. We'll just suck it and see. Three of us against an entire fucking army of cartel. Yeah, great.
We could do it.
Well, we got through eventually.
Got to go slow.
That just means the enemy dies a bit slower.
Yeah.
Yeah. That which will be joining later, probably. He's currently still working on the video. Yeah, no, just letting you know, so we'll have one more later at some point.
I mean, Jess is aware and she's reacted, so we're expecting Jess.
Our resident medic.
Mm. I could hear fucking talking. Oh, we've got Tactical Panda. He's going to love it. He likes running around on foot in towns getting his ass shot.
Then he's gonna love this.
Oh, fucking hell. I need to call the... I took most of the mission out. But I'm looking at frame rates now and I could have left them in. Yeah. Because I didn't optimise any of tonight's stuff.
Yeah, no, I usually just use show hype modules, that way you can just stand somewhere and just have everything appear without needing to place it down.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot of time. It was only, 2 hours ago I decided, do you know what, I reckon I could take the mission file and just bung some bad guys somewhere else and get people to look for things. And then I said to Nez, any objections? He says, no, go for it. And then later on I get a message saying he might not make it because the crew's going to be out late. And then I was like racing to get things done.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then fucking up the template on the mission server like a dumbass.
Shit happens.
Why do you have female underwear in here?
Because it was there.
Hey, what we do in our off time is none of your business.
Yeah,
Light weapon.
as I say, no AT is required. Although you've got to watch the buggers and your Vics because they do have RPGs, as they always have. But we got plenty of Vics. They're just not like the usual. They're not there for assaulting things. They're there to getting up to the objective,
Right.
dashing, and then it's on foot. Because don't forget, in the mission, there'll be coastline searching, so you'll be driving, stopping, jumping out, having a look, that sort of thing. They're transport.
Or what? This is one where we're gonna drive up to Georgetown.
No, we won't be going as far as Georgetown. There's only two
No, I mean
objectives.
on the actual mission.
Oh, on the mission? No, that will be probably later down the line.
Do we know who we're fighting?
Sorry, you're fighting basically cartel.
Right.
So they've got a mix of bloody AKs, 5.56s, 240s, you name it.
I'm just trying to think about armor, whether I need armor piercing, but it sounds like no.
No, they're not really armoured. They're pretty standard jungle cartel type people.
Right.
No mechanised armour. Well, if you see a vehicle on the road, it may not even be bad guys. Because you're going to have to get used to civvies running around all over the place as well.
So what I'm hearing is shoot every vehicle we see. That's, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's gonna be a random civvy flying past you.
Yeah.
I was referring to my last mission.
Oh, I've had that. I've had the civvy bus bloody driving by and all sorts, yeah.
I mean, when I was flying past you in that, in that pickup.
Yeah, last time I used a civvy bus, it kept running over the fucking AI, the Op4. Fuck off, yeah. Stop it, you're making life too easy, yeah. Yeah, Bulldog, I haven't put you anything to boom tonight, but Tuesday you will.
Okay.
Yeah. So, just pick your appropriate loadout or build.
Yeah.
As I say, I tried to get these loadouts as reasonable as possible for the type of people we are.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
That's not always an easy thing.
No.
Where's the minigun?
No, I definitely didn't put that in.
Yeah, no, I was joking.
Remember, on Tuesday there are civvies and hostages. So loud bangs and miniguns are not really the order of the day.
Aww.
Oh, we haven't got stun grenades either, so I can't just throw them into every room I enter.
Yeah,
They don't work anyway.
They don't want to bloody kill the hostages normally.
Yeah, with how our settings are, they just kill everything.
Ah, damn. I was
Well,
going to
all
say
the
the TSP
AI.
ones are usually pretty good.
But yeah, the reason is that, from what I know, they knock people out. And the issue is that we've got it set to when the AI gets knocked out, they die.
Ah.
Yeah.
This is mostly for convenience, so that you don't have to dead check all the enemy. Because if they're just down on the floor, they can't be knocked out. They're just dead. But it does mean that if they get knocked out for instance, flashbang, then they die as well.
Yeah, on Tuesday, DMR could be useful because there'll be times when there's no real platoon sectors because you're converging on the same sites, close proximity. But DMR popping off, seeing objects is viable.
Yeah, that was the one thing I did swap out was my scope.
Yeah.
I took a DMR scope.
I mean, the other mission, the other night, I liked it's okay, but that offset red dot means you've got a big black blob that obscures your bloody vision.
Yeah.
I don't like that on CQB.
That's why I just carry a M68 in my bag and swap them out, because it's so much easier.
Because you can have your sights on one doorway and have a fucking doorway to the right of it, and you can't see the guy standing there because of your scope.
Which scope are you using?
Me?
No, Hellcat.
What, tonight?
Yeah.
What have I got? Oh, it's got the Specos black on these. I put it on as default.
Oh,
Yeah.
because I use the MR10.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Where do you guys put the bar between like a DMR scope and a sniper scope? True.
You'd have to ask Nez on that. I am not an expert on scopes.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, I would expect for a DMR it'd be a plain cross reticule with mil dots and possibly zoomable optics. I mean, I've seen that on DMR. Obviously, sniper, you've got the full Monty, with all the. But yeah, I think the single reticule with multiple zoom is what I would class as a DMR.
Okay. Because in my head, it's always just been like 12, like 12x is like as high as DMR goes before it becomes too much.
Oh yeah. We're talking in the say 4 to 8 or 4 to 10 category.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good zoom when you're talking probably sub 300 meter ranges in like this scenario.
Yeah, like I think I've got an 8 times? Yeah, so I've got a 1 to 8. And I can comfortably hit 800 meters with that before it becomes an issue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I like the adjustability of it.
Well, as Bulldog and I will both tell you, we would comfortably hit 500 yards with open sights on an SLR.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Just got so used to it.
I was doing the MG qualification with Nez
yeah.
on Monday,
Mm-hmm.
I think, and it was generally just half the problem I had with the fucking iron sights in the MT40 was just trying to spot these yellow targets against like a beige background.
I know, fucking dick, yeah.
It was like,
Twan, where did you get that uniform?
This one is called Luther Clothes T-shirt Olive.
You're gonna be Black Ops, you gotta be stylish.
Yeah, no kidding.
No doubt.
Yeah, we'll have 100 on radios. That's all you need.
The other stuff with this bright white backpack.
I still love that the MP5K shows up in the pistol holster. It's so funny to me.
Oh, that's brilliant, that is, yeah.
Yeah. It's when you get the, I forget what vest it is, but there's one with the on the chest at an angle pistol holster. You have an MP5K strapped to your chest.
Yeah, that looks good, that. Plenty on me.
Why is everyone stealing my eyewear?
Are we all doing one group as well?
Yeah, will somebody create a group or? Why is that?
Yeah, who's in charge?
Okay.
Meow.
Hello. Yeah, as I put in the thing, any loadout you can save. It's the same Arsenal on Tuesday, so no changes. It is a mission file trimmed down.
Yep, just saved mine.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, like on the medic loadout, it's got a 3/4 acceptable capacity. I'll let you finish the rest.
Right. Is this this is for next Tuesday, yeah?
Yeah, it's for Tuesday coming, yeah.
Yeah, copy. I haven't had that upload yet, have I?
No, I've got it. It's basically the same one as last time.
I'm surprised I don't have a pre-saved loadout for it. That's all.
It maybe you just deleted it earlier, yeah.
Yeah. My one got deleted in an update, and I didn't obviously put it
Yeah.
together because I didn't have the have it saved off.
No, I still have something
Further.
fishy medic, but it appears that the primary is missing from it.
The
We
primary
don't have
weapons.
we don't have the electronic earplugs, huh?
But
Sure,
no,
exactly.
no, because the Arsenal would have been built 9 months ago. So
Ah, okay.
yeah, I mean I can drop a box down if you want. You know.
No big deal.
I mean,
They have
people,
proven very
yeah,
helpful.
yeah.
Those things, I like them.
Yeah, me
Well,
too.
somebody remind me to drop a goodies box with them in on Tuesday.
Ah, no worries. We're used to dealing without them. They're just a nice
Hey,
to have.
Hellcat.
So.
Yeah,
Don't forget to drop a goodies box on Tuesday.
Ooh,
good
somebody
man.
found intel.
Good man. So read your intel.
Okay, I'm going to try something dangerous. I'm going to try
hang
doing
on.
my preset loadout and seeing what I need to replace.
Hmm.
Keep your eyes out for these good hunting Osiris.
That is for Tuesday. That is what you'd be. That's the type of intel that people were running over and just ignoring,
Yeah.
which is why tonight's little exercise.
I didn't get to see it.
It was a notepad,
Fine.
basically.
Thought so.
Say hello to Lorelei, everyone.
Hello,
Hello.
Lorelei.
Hello, Lorelei.
Oh, she
She
turned
has
up on
definitely
time.
decided that she's my backseat driver at Armour now.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta have a battle buddy.
Right arm assistant.
Ah, yes, I remember this loadout. Took me a while to find something that actually looked good on me, I seem to recall.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, none of the caps work for a female hairstyle because they all stick straight out the back.
Yeah.
There is a woman cat.
Yeah, no. Besides, the ear defenders do actually give you some hearing protection. So now I just need a primary, I think.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's not there. Unless you customised it last time.
Can't remember. Maybe I took the G or one of the 762s.
No, I mean, on the standard one, I think I've given HK 416s with drum mags, so
Oh, I think I might have had one of those.
they're all right weapons, yeah. Because they should be the 150 round drum mags with them as well.
I can't recall. But whatever it was, it's not
No.
in the current.
What was the one that you normally recommend, Bulldog? Was it G?
I mean,
Either
it came in with-
G27 or G28.
They don't
I
have
mean,
the.
it
they have
came
the-
in with a standard M4A1, which is what I normally use in training anyway, so
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not particularly
yeah.
fussed.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, I'm packing the old 129 tonight.
Mm. I think it's the only. I guess you have the Mark 11 as well. I guess it's like the only kind of intermediate marksman rifle we have.
I mean, these do come with the 150 round drum mags, which is nice.
Yep, that's what I'm using.
I'm just not entirely sure how suitable they are for a medic to be carrying.
Normally, I'd say probably not, but this is TFA, so that's a whole different story.
Yeah.
This is true. Not many AP options.
They can't tell that they're not heavily armoured body-wise.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah, that's why I stuck with the M4.
It is tempting.
Uh,
I know I have used them in what? Oh no, I remember the mission. We used it in. I used them in Fallujah once, I think. Can't remember if I used them here.
It's been years since I've had these. It's the little
What,
like,
Star
baby
Mix?
Star Mix. Yeah, the little baby ones though. Like, the tiny
Ah.
packs you get when you're like 6 at school.
Yeah.
There's about 7 Star Mix in there.
To be honest, mate, Star Mix didn't exist when I was in school. We had flumps.
Is that like a venereal disease?
Well, that took a turn.
Well, my only reference point for flumps is mumps.
You know, I need a radio backpack for tomorrow, for Tuesday, but I do not need it for tonight.
To be fair, we're going to be so closely grouped. A long range probably isn't necessary.
Yeah, I'm going to swap it out.
Yeah. In fact, it's in the off-board from the original one. I did find the original and have a read through. I mean, basically, it's like 2 fire teams. 2
Right.
platoons, so there's no specialisation, no long range. Right, if you want to interact on me and join the group, there is no leader. We all know what we're doing. You drive up, you kill the bad guys before they kill you, and you look for the goodies, which I'll explain in a minute.
We on 100 then?
Yeah, we'll go on 100. Yeah.
Okay, big question is, where do I put my weapon?
Where do you put it?
Where do I put my magazines? Hang on.
Oop.
Best.
Yeah, you might want to add a vest if you haven't
Oh
got
yeah,
one.
for some reason I've got 7.62 rounds in my vest. That would be, and
Ah.
it is a 50 round drum magazine. You were right.
Yeah,
Okay, that explains that then.
that explains that.
Yes.
Yeah, when I build loadouts,
I
tend
know
to put
which
the,
weapon that is.
I tend to put the weapons in the vest.
What? Which?
the mags
What?
in the vest.
7.62 EPR 50 round FAL. What weapon would that be?
I don't remember the name at the top of my head, but I do remember which weapon that is, because I do very much remember my first affirmation that for some reason the Arsenal really insisted on having those mags on the DMR rifle I put out. Even though they were actually in the on the whitelist. And indeed, that one is not in here, so why it's not now, I don't know, but yeah, I know which one that is. It's the G3A6, I think. indeed don't have.
Well, now I've actually got magazines for the roof of the magazines I do want, so let's put it that way.
Hey.
Bloody civvy. He's fucked up somewhere. I'd got a test civvy down and he was just standing around. He seems to have buggered off somewhere. Well, I keep hearing voices every now and then. Oh well. I could go into Zeus and nuke him, but
Oh, wait, can I find my favourite?
Hey, I got dibs on the black and white two-tone over there.
You're lucky Nez isn't here. I think he'd want that.
There's actually two of them.
oh, well, tonight, I mean, there's only four of us, four of us. One.
So we each get our own
Six?
one.
Can you count?
Yeah, you haven't joined the group. I was reading off the list, yeah. So
Oh yeah, I
it's,
gotta join the group.
So we should all fit in one of the platoon bics, which are respawn bics.
So what I'm hearing is we all drive our own one.
Sorry?
We all drive our own one.
So probably best in one. You can take multiple if you want. Yeah.
Fish
There's no
fingers.
advantage. Yeah.
Is this the one that we put drones up on?
No, that was Campfire.
Ah.
This is why I've rerun it, because the story's 9 months old now, and also I'd forgotten we'd run it, which was a big factor.
Why is
Fucked
your
up.
sight all the way down there?
Why is what?
Puts them closer to the enemy.
Huh.
It also
Right.
means it takes up less of my field of view.
Okay, pick a colour, any colour. I don't really mind.
I've gone
Fair.
green because that's traditional for a medic.
Yeah. Right, are we all sorted with loadouts?
Yep.
Right. Yeah, an hour and a half. I mean, there's only 2 objectives. And it's right. Okay, so if you just check map, you'll see there's a little green route. So we go cross country, avoid the ditches. I did drive across there. There are ditches, so watch them.
Right.
And then basically, clear, as it says, clear and search Lamy. Now, I've tried to keep the AI as much as possible inside the red borderline, but it's not 100% guaranteed.
Somewhere in that area.
It's close to it. If the buggers wander out on patrol, I can't do anything about that.
Yeah, right.
And then after that, we drive through Lifu and then up to the diesel power plant where we do rinse and repeat. Now, if you look over here, them little buggers are what we're looking for. There's 20 of them.
Canteens.
Yeah, 10 at each location. They're inventory items, so when you find them, just pick it up and we'll have a count up. That
Like-
one doesn't.
That's
That one.
cheating, Twan.
That doesn't count. Yeah, that's 21.
Go get bonus points then.
Yeah.
Put
No,
it
but you
back,
can smack the
Twan.
Zeus.
That's it. No, that's fine. As I said, I mean, Bulldog found the notepad. That's what people were missing on the last run through. They were running over it. And of course, the intel is the important bit. Because I do remember having to teleport in Invisible Zeus and quietly hint to somebody that they ought to go and check the building again. So,
I think I found the one in my area okay, but then again, I like
Yeah.
intel hunts.
well, this is a canteen hunt. There's 21 of them.
Including the one there, obviously.
Including the one that Twan's got. Oh, he's dropped it again, so there's 20 of them.
Quick,
Yeah.
grab it again before it gets the number up.
As I say, we'll pick a respawn Vic. They are armoured, but the guys do have RPGs. So I would say they're not assault vehicles, they just drive you there and get out and hoof it, yeah. They are arsenals as well.
So don't get them blown up.
So don't get them blown up. They will respawn if they blow up, but you're better off coming back for a replacement one.
Yep.
Every single SUV, including the non-respawnables, are all arsenals. Yeah, I don't want to fuck about on missions with
Yeah.
lack of resupply. Yeah,
We haven't got the numbers for that at the minute.
we haven't. No. Right, so I think there are no civvy hostages, so
And I believe you
Basically,
said there were no
Kill 'em
mines,
with the
right?
moves.
there are no mines. There's no armor.
Good, because there were no AT launches either.
No, that's deliberate. Yeah. On Tuesday there will be hostages and lots of civvies, so things like frags. Very careful.
Yeah.
40 mics right out. Yeah. So right.
So don't do a Jappers, basically.
No. I think that's about covered everything. Frame rates look good. It should do. Right. It's just fine. Pick some Vics and go kill some bad guys.
Which ones are the respawns?
The colours one.
Beige.
Mine.
How can you not want to be beige? The most interesting of colours.
Two-tone, dude. Two-tone.
You look like a gangster from the 60s in LA.
That's exactly the look I was going for. Thank you.
You're welcome. I look like a suburban mum, and that's the dream.
Alright, who's driving? Is it Twan? If you want to lead ahead and pick up the green arrows and let's go kill some bad guys.
stop at the first building.
Yeah, copy that.
I've got infantry movement 354, just past the blue canopy in the forest. Maybe half a squad moving west.
Yeah, I will be with you shortly. If you feel confident to start engaging at range, then feel free.
You guys ready to shoot people?
I'm just looking around for a good spot still. Ah, there they are.
Guys, mark the buildings that you
Get
searched.
engaged.
Yeah, seen.
Vehicle.
It's friendly, I believe.
Where are we seeing them? Oh, I see them. Oh, I see civilians.
Right, tip for Tuesday. Observe any vehicles, look at the driver. You can usually tell if they're bad guys by looking at the driver.
I can already see them getting pretty excited with RPGs.
Check 100.
But
Moving, Charlie.
You Sam?
What was that dude made of?
Adamantium. It happens.
yeah, it's made of a new test material called cartelium.
Ah, that would explain it.
Cartelium empowered by cocaine.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got their vests stuffed with bloody pouches of bloody cocaine. If they get a wound, it goes in the wound, it bloody anaesthetises it, and they keep going.
Yep.
Right, are we clearing all this lot?
Shouldn't need to until you hit the red zone.
Okay.
I don't see any more movement.
I'm moving up.
Petrol station next?
Looks like
That's
so.
just outside.
Remember, canteens could be on the ground, or they could be anywhere. So are the pesky fucking cartel. Oi!
Hellcat is not impressed.
He fucking shot at me.
How very dare he?
That is kind of their job, to be fair. Yellow building close north. He's shooting through the poly wall.
Got him. I'll take this one.
Don't forget to mark buildings.
Just saw him moving around behind yellow.
Everyone alright?
Yep.
So far.
Yellow building.
The buggers to spot.
He's down, he's down.
Where the heck was he?
Next to yellow building, he was walking around outside. Okay, I assume their containers are not going to be on a random bit of ground, are they?
Some of them are quite a lot are on patrol, so they could be in and out between in the
I mean the
fields and that.
canteens.
Vehicle.
No idea. They're just basic combat groups.
No, they're canteens, not the enemies.
Did someone
Oh,
say vehicle?
Right. Okay, say that again then, Twan. I got the wrong impression.
He wants to know if the canteens are going to be in random outdoor locations.
Yes, but close by buildings. They're not going to be out.
Vehicle, heading north, coming into town. Currently in. We got it's in front of the blue vehicle as well. Blue building. Engine noises have stopped.
Yeah, canteens are either in buildings or in the grounds around buildings.
Noted. Two down in front of the blue garage.
Yep, 2 were all I saw. There might be more, of course.
Jez, can you see my marker location? Bulldog needs patching up.
Copy that.
Yeah, don't forget to mark your buildings, otherwise we're going to get shot in the back sometime.
Anyone else need medical?
I'm good.
I heard shots close to my southwest, northwest of the Fisherman.
Yeah, we just took a guy on a building you'd passed by.
Okay.
Distant shots north again. Try and stay in your pairs, boys. Makes PID easier.
Yeah, we've got infantry in the kind of next bit of town.
Now, although these canteens are inventory items, I haven't put on any bodies, so you don't need to search bodies.
Was that you opening up?
Don't know. Negative.
Bulldog, is that you?
Bulldog, a copy.
Yeah, you're not on the radio.
Yeah, I'm on the radio.
Sorry, I didn't come through on the radio. That's all.
I was in the map marking this building.
Hello.
Hello. We good?
Front area's clear, good to rear.
Now the door is openable.
Yeah, no, just check. These are not.
Jess, Roy.
Hellcat's marker. Opposite, by the real estate sign, basically.
So anybody found any this stuff yet?
Nope, we must have passed some by.
I'm seeing traces come down the main road.
Yeah, they're shooting at me as I run. I've got one canteen.
One down.
So, okay, who's found a canteen so far?
Panda has one.
If necessary, we clear of enemy and then we do a sweep through.
Well, we're clear in this half of the red sector. Nothing this side of the fencing to our north.
Yeah, I'll check that chest. There's nothing in there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, found a canteen.
Yeah, I found one earlier.
Check the roof down to clear.
Why is there smoke on the northwest? Like this is black smokestack.
I bet you that's one of the vehicles crashed somewhere.
Hmm.
It's of little consequence. Shot.
Got 2 more coming in.
Hey, Jess, where you at?
Base of the hotel type thing. Why, where are you?
In the middle of the road.
In a specific part of the middle of the road?
Bit difficult to miss.
Right in the middle of the road, right in the middle of the whole town almost. Maybe a little north.
The spot, are we?
Yeah, let's get out of the open though.
Come here.
Hold on, hold on. Okay.
I remember this particular building.
Yep.
I've shot people in this little alcove before.
Well, somebody must have found the canteen at the top of this gantry. I remember that one.
I found one canteen so far.
Yeah, Panda's got one.
Maybe do a canteen count.
Yeah, they'll be right. There are 10 in each
You're
of the
good.
red sectors. So,
Yeah, I know
Thank
that.
you.
Maybe shout out how many, who's got what.
well, once I know that all the bad guys are dead, then we can do a sweep. Yeah.
Right, there was definitely a bad guy further north.
No eyes from here.
Sounds like a nasty French position, that does.
No, nobody's. I haven't put anything down like that. They're either garrisoned or patrolling. I mean, it was just a quick spot round for a training mission. I don't know.
Ah, that's a canteen.
Has anyone taken down those gunners to the north yet?
Tick 1 just got downed. Not sure about the other one.
I don't know if somebody's searching these and not marking them because all of these doors are open, but if you're searching through stuff, please mark it.
I think I see more than a few open doors.
Just making sure that everybody's marking, that's all.
Oh, found a canteen. Somebody hid one in the coal shed. Which direction, Hellcat?
Off northish.
I think you were correct.
And they don't sound friendly.
No, they do not.
Well, I found the gunners. They're both down. There was a guy with an M249 in the yellow building.
I got the canteen I saw earlier.
Copy that.
So what's our total at now? I've got 2.
I've got one.
I've got one.
I've got 2. It's 2211, which is 6.
Nothing
Tank.
in here.
Respawned.
Ow.
One guy headshot me and I died immediately.
Quick, loot this canteen so that we can have more canteens.
It's fine, I respawned to them.
No, so that we can dupe your canteen, so I'm joking, of course.
Oh, very there you. I'm
Building
bringing a
south
bit,
we
not
seem
all the
to
way
have
up, but a
missed.
bit closer north, so we'd have to run all the way back.
Say again?
Yeah,
The
copy
building
that.
south we missed.
Yeah, copy.
Oh, it's not a building.
Bunker.
That's Vicky coming up, yeah?
We
Yeah. I'm just making sure there's no canteens up here.
Another canteen.
You taking over from Ducky as Intel Sniffer Extraordinaire?
I guess.
Found one
Oh, did you? Excellent. Where was it?
right here.
Oh, right here. Yeah.
same dude fucking one-shot me again.
Where is he?
In this white building.
Yeah.
Found another
help.
canteen.
Frag out. Right, that's the last of the bad guys. Let's have a count up of canteens.
I've got one.
Guns has 2.
Panda has 2.
I have 3.
I haven't got any.
2 to find.
if we count the 2 on my dead body, that's 10, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think it works that way.
That's what I was saying earlier.
I've got one here by this water barrel.
Wunderbar. I guess we just start going back through the buildings then.
Yeah, because we need to go and gather the bits, so a sweep back. But these are harder to find than the intel items on Tuesday, so if we can't find it in a quick sweep, well, fair dues.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Red Team Vic and I'll just slow roll along the road and have a look around.
Oh hey, I found Technical Panda's body pile.
Yes. So technically we have 12.
Where'd that fire come from?
Do you know, I'd love to know. I'd love to know.
Sounds like it's coming from the west-northwest.
RPG just came in from the west, by the way.
Okay,
Roger.
they must be dynamically reinforcing.
I'm engaging.
We got a bear.
318. 318.
No more movement seen.
Anyone hurt?
Negative.
I'm good. Somewhat.
Guns, you have bad guys coming in close, you're 10 o'clock.
Yeah, see him.
Roughly.
Alright, I'm under heavy fire. I'm crawling out of here. I'm hit. Never mind.
Scratch one.
Yeah, never mind. I got, as soon as I said that, I got killed. Respawned.
One's shooting through brush.
Oh, eyes, 315.
Yeah, there was a platoon-sized element out there. roofs over here I can get on top of.
They seem to mostly be dead at this point. Reached their bodies, and I can't see anyone still up.
Yeah, all bad guys are down now. So let's get the Vix and let's drive on through to Object 2.
Aren't we still missing one then?
Yeah, I know, but I'm just looking at time and what we've got to do, and I'll say they're harder to find than the genuine intel, and 9 out of 10 is good enough.
Copy.
So let's pull back into town, grab the Vix, remount, and mosey on out. And don't forget the Vix are an arsenal, so rearm.
I'm in my vehicle. I'll meet you at the northern edge of the town.
Copy that.
Hop in, I'll give you a ride.
Okay, I'm coming to the north side of town now.
Panda, was that you that just ran by me?
No, it's me.
Come on, I'll give you a ride.
I'm just, I know where this canteen is. It's somewhere around here.
Oh, okay.
I still can't find it.
Take a look.
There's like a track. We're approaching it now, somewhere around here.
It's not like he can't deduce himself wherever he wants to go anyway.
Hellcat, would you be able to see it in Zeus?
Yeah, I can see it in Zeus. It's near me. Yeah, you're somewhere close to it.
in here.
Unless when I put it down, it's put down somewhere.
No, it's not on this side of the wall either.
Maybe you can alt drag it upwards.
Guns picked one up from here earlier, I think, or somewhere very similar.
Well, I think on Zeus we've seen one now.
Yeah, that's my magazine that I'd had to drop in order to have room to take the thing. I got it right here.
Hang on, I've got it in these. Where are you? Hang on, fucking hell, where has it gone? There we go. Hang on.
Just wait for it to pop out of the floor.
That's not it. That's my magazine that you're looking at.
No, he's saying that he's dragging it because he thinks it's clipped under the ground. Like a canteen, not the magazine.
Okay. Because I picked one up right here.
Yeah.
There we go. Right, I've moved it.
Oh, it's literally... Oh no, that's your actual first. I thought it was like under the feet.
Oh, hang on. It should be floating in the fucking air now. It's gone invisible. Here it is. Yeah, I've dragged it out of the ground.
That's still a magazine,
Oh no,
isn't it?
that's the magazine.
Yeah, that's the magazine. That's.
Are you sure that is that what you've been looking at rather than the?
Well,
did you already place down 9 canteens?
I click on that and it says it immediately gives me the canteen.
Okay, now the problem was I didn't have the room for the canteen, so I dropped that down and then I picked the canteen up.
Aha.
Okay, wait. If you hover over this and like scroll to the inventory bit, it does say canteen. Like, don't click onto it. But like it says it's a thing in the interaction menu, but the little text next to your thing does say canteen.
It does. It's freaking weird. Oh, I just gather it.
There we
Somebody
go. Canteen number 10.
job done. Fucking armour, thank you. Don't you love armour?
Why don't we stash the canteens we've collected in the car inventories?
Could do.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, we've got them all here, so you don't really need them anymore. Yeah.
Where's my... There it is. Okay, I've got all my canteens and the tracer rounds in this vehicle's inventory.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
fine.
Yeah, my canteens are now in the inventory.
And mine.
Right. Who's Lily? Got jump in.
Hello, Kit.
Yes. Okay, let's mosey on out.
Yeah, I just drove behind me, you've gone the wrong way.
I know.
We are going to pull just into the zone, there's not much cover out here.
There you go.
I found a canteen.
Same amount here, 10.
Yep, I believe so.
Although based on the last one, I don't know how trustable that number is.
Found a canteen as well. It's in the rocks to the north.
Close in the drums.
Okay, health check, people.
Respawned.
Moving in behind
Guns
them.
green.
I'm behind them.
Panda's green.
I think this group is all dead.
Contact 011 in the field, 200 meters ish. Maybe a squad.
There's to the east as well.
Rockets coming in. Anyone hurt?
I was smacked into the building a while.
Yeah, I think someone with an RPG is angry at me.
Yeah, we've definitely got them around 114, 115 kind of way behind the hangar building.
RPG gunners down.
Well, one of them is anyway.
The one that shot at me, which is the important one.
Absolutely.
What we're saying?
Well, he didn't. Oh, he did shoot at me actually, never mind. So tracers coming from like 080-ish.
Yeah, I also see him come see Guido.
Oh, I have eyes on. I don't know if you're able to see him through the trees though. RPG's coming in from the east-southeast.
Yeah, behind the hangar building again.
We've got more moving 080. They're heading south. Down towards the road.
One just breached the compound south side.
I just had a whole bunch breach where I am. Got knocked
Where
out, but I came to and I took out 4 of them.
Where exactly are you?
Do you see on the map where it says clear and secure?
Clear and search.
Yeah, I am just a hair south of that black dot. Behind the building.
Copy. What kind of shape are you in?
I've been better.
Yeah, guns, you are danger close.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying not to move too much. Waiting for them to make a bad move.
Panda's heading your way. I'm going to be hot on his heels in a sec.
I think I'm now surrounded. It sounds like I got voices behind me too.
Are you in the barracks building, yeah?
Negative, I'm behind it.
Copy.
Enemy are in the building.
Yeah, copy. I'm going back in.
Be advised, Panda is coming in the opposite side to you.
Yeah, I'm starting in the northwestern corner.
Copy, Panda. I'm in the south corner. Bottom floor. Alright, there's one in this room. There's one in this room right next to me.
Barracks style building,
He's
yeah?
down.
Hey, firm.
barrack style building.
We.
Okay, coming in.
If you come in northwestern door, down the stairs corridor is clear.
Yeah, I'm starting to hear my heartbeat. I'm getting everything's black and white.
I am here.
I'm gonna bandage myself and then move upstairs to keep going.
Let's have a look at you. Okay, yes. Putting blood in.
Thank you.
If you guys on Overwatch can keep an eye on us and keep things off our back, please.
Yeah, your current location is secure. You're clear to medic.
Don't know much choice, guns just passed out.
And another canteen.
Jess, do you need a hand with medic or am I good to keep clearing?
You're good to keep clearing, there's not much you can do, to be honest. You just gotta wait for blood to go in.
If I go silent, I'm unconscious upstairs somewhere.
Copy that.
Okay, I've got more gunshots east, northeast.
Okay.
Yep.
Blood in you. Stay with us, you muppet. In fact, you better stay with us or I'll set the cats on you when you wake up.
At least it's not
Yeah, I'm
rabbits.
getting hit.
Okay, let's stitch that up.
Okay, barracks building is clear.
Put some more blood in you.
I respawned.
How many canteens are we on currently?
I found 2.
I have 1.
Okay, doing CPR.
Just a 3 then, I guess.
Come on, buddy, stay with me.
I'm staying.
Come on. Doing CPR again. Put some more blood in you.
Should be waking up any second. Hit me with an epi.
Do some CPR.
Hello.
Come on, wake up. Literally nothing more I can do for you at the moment.
Yeah, you can give me an epi.
Check your blood pressure. That's good. Check your pulse. Yep, you've got a heart rate, so wake up. Yep. Yeah.
All right, I'll wake up. I was having such a nice nap too.
Packing 10 seconds.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I kept saying to you, put an epi in. Put an epi in.
That was literally going to be the next thing. Yeah, you hadn't got any heart rate the first 3 times I checked, so
Yeah, I heard.
for a while. And then then it was like, okay, wonderful one, you got a good heart rate, time to wake up, and I was just about to go for the epi, and you woke up. Must have been your fear of needles. You're good.
Thank you. Okay, I'm okay now. Where do you need me?
I think we need to start moving east. Most
Copy.
of the warehouse has been cleared. I'm just picking guys off from the roof of the barracks building.
Copy. So this warehouse in front of us has been cleared?
Assume nothing east of us is clear.
Copy. I'm gonna
The
hit the...
warehouse, I believe it is.
Alright, I'm gonna check the warehouse just in case.
I don't know. Her canteen. That was quite conspicuous.
Eyes on Hellcat. I'm moving up to Hellcat.
Copy that.
Panda and I are moving east.
Oh, found another one. One more, they'll have found half of the canteens.
Stop showing off.
Yeah, you got him.
So that puts our total at what, 7?
Now
Yeah,
5.
Jess, you free?
Suggest we,
Yeah.
can we kill all the bad guys before we search?
Yeah, my location, Bulldog needs a patch.
Copy.
I got it.
Yeah, just
Oh,
hang
you're
in there,
taking it, are you,
Bulldog.
Guns?
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm working on them.
Copy.
No, copy.
Thank you.
Take off your tourniquet. All right, packing is 17 seconds.
Dodge.
Somebody's got a hell of a pack of dogs near here.
It's
Yeah.
this map.
All right, you're good to go.
Thanks. Right. The rest of these transformers.
Found another canteen. And another one.
Another one down.
So I think there's just one left.
Twan,
Yeah,
you hurt.
a bit.
Right, I believe. Hang on a second.
Just bruises.
I believe there are 2 canteens to be found.
So wait, how many have we got? I've got 3. Twan, you have 4, right?
I've got none.
I haven't got one.
I haven't got any either.
Twan, your building. Go and check the gantry inside.
I didn't check this one yet. Yeah, there it is. I want more.
What area is left to search?
Right, there are. Where Panda and Jess are. The unmarked ones.
Are they on the outside or closer to us?
Eastern side, right hand side of the road.
Gotcha. Alright, I'm heading over there.
And there's about to be shooting.
Yeah, I'm heading over there.
Everybody might want to start moving to the northeast. I think northeast. Sorry, not where Panda and Jez are going. The two unmarked.
On the way.
We have a canteen.
Aha.
I believe that is 10 if I've kept count right.
Should be, yeah.
Yeah,
I have 4.
I saw one of them through the door. And
I have
came
5.
in and then the other two opened up. Not a good move on their
I
part,
see
really.
one more on the map.
Wait, what?
Wait, did you say you had
One more.
Canteen.
Canteen or bad guy?
Canteen.
Canteen.
I thought you had a canteen, didn't you?
Not from this one, no.
Wait, can we play a game of hotter or colder?
Got it.
Ah,
And that's
Nice.
10.
wait.
Where was it, Bulldog?
Beyond a trash pile.
Nice.
Oh,
Anyone need medical?
could do with some.
Okay, I'm gonna start running back for a Vic, and then I'll ferry everyone else.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm coming with you, Tack.
Going to you, Joes.
Come on, quit being a fucking turd. God.
Right, I'm just going to teleport everybody because I just want to test out the final bit once I can find the teleport module.
Guys are shooting civilians.
I was shooting men with guns.
Nah, people have been shooting civilians. I'm watching them shoot people without guns.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of dead guys with high visors over here.
Oh yeah, somebody opened up on anything that moved.
Right, the bad guy shouldn't have been there. That was my bad.
And there's no respawn. Put one.
Aha. Reloading.
Thank you.
I might need a bandage. Like bandages. This
I
Jess
got
made
you.
it here.
Yeah.
Here.
Fucker.
Where are you,
I'll
Panda?
keep my gun in that corner.
I got him.
Yeah, I forgot guns was a medic for a second.
Technically he's SL, but yeah.
He's got the big wood cross.
Alright, working on your arm. Giving you some blood.
Yeah, there's some bad guys in the buildings to the southeast. I'll let you kill them before we do the last bit.
Yeah, copy. Just waiting for
I'll
the blood
just
to
fill
go
out
in.
the next 5 minutes. I forgot to remove the bad guys.
No problem. We'll kill
Oh,
them.
hey,
We'll
look,
remove
radio.
them for you. Alright, packing you. 13 seconds.
Hey,
5
look,
seconds.
Yeah, ignore it.
Alright, you're good to go.
Put it down to 1. No, leave it.
Behave, Twan.
Yeah, I didn't have time to clear this location before putting the file up for training.
No, it just makes life more fun.
Uh-huh.
Right, there are 3 bad guys in the buildings to your due south.
Not for long, there won't be.
Soon there will be 4. One down. Two down.
Is that the last of the bad guys?
Should be another one somewhere. Oh, Nez is coming in.
A little late.
3 down.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, I almost shot you.
Yeah,
Any
there's
injuries?
no bad guys left.
Well,
Okay,
we can always
where
add
we-
some if we want to.
Where are we rendezvousing?
Back on me.
poor dude do to you?
I didn't like him.
Yeah. Not bad actually. Not many cities down. Okay, maybe a few.
Yeah, there's a few over there. Somebody, like I said, as soon as we started taking fire, somebody just opened up and just whacked everything that moved.
Yeah, well, I'll probably put that down to enemy collateral damage.
Yeah.
Obviously, cities we try not to kill, but there we go. It does happen.
Yeah, bad guy. It was tough because the bad guys were mixed all in with them.
Oh yeah, deliberate. Because these are being forced to do the work of the loading, you see.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Oh, I don't know what Nez is doing. Whether he's building a loadout or we have a look. See if I can see him. All the way back.
I'm assuming that's us done, and if so, I've planned this loadout perfectly. I've got a magazine left. I didn't do something.
I remember this one, Guns. This is the one where Pritch killed a man with harsh words, remember?
No.
There was a chap in one of the security booths and he must have been...
back there.
Oh, yeah. He started yelling at the guy and the guy died.
Just dropped dead, yeah.
Yeah, he just dropped dead. I remember that one.
Yeah, I reckon it was just stuck in animation, and then as soon as he came out, he got about 50 bullets in him and dropped over immediately from previous injuries. But yeah, it was funny as heck at the time.
Yeah, it was.
Why is Twan naked?
I wanted to do something, but the game's being annoying on me.
I quit asking things about Twan a long time ago.
Yeah, this is true.
I don't want answers to questions that I, don't want answered.
Oh, I think I know. I assume Tom was trying to put on a instruction over it. These are questions you want to do.
Just a small pause. Nez is doing his loadout and we'll be with us as soon as.
Roger.
So,
We're running overtime tonight then?
no, it's only 10 to 9. I've just got one thing to test, so I'm just waiting for Nez and then we'll be done, yeah. Was there enough shooty-shoots for you tonight? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of a slightly different environment. But I'd say the old point was a bit of observation while you're trying to stay alive.
Yeah, stay alive, but keep your eyes open at the same time.
Who is everyone else? No.
What just exploded?
I have no idea. Nothing I've done. What the heck?
Somebody just died.
No, it won't.
Oh,
Twan, what were you doing?
Apart from getting yourself killed. Hang on, I can hear grunting. Who's hurt?
Annoyingly, none of the dead construction workers had hard hats.
Bulldog, back in 10 seconds.
There's Pan back at the arsenal, so he spawned.
Yeah, he respawned immediately. I saw it as soon as we walked over here.
Nez can bring him over. He's at the arsenal with Nez, so
You're good,
yeah.
Bulldog.
we'll just wait for that.
It's amazing how quickly you get to learn the little sounds of distress when you run with Hades long enough.
Yeah, you get used to it. Well, test something out with the. I thought I'd done that with these guys, but maybe not.
No, I got a feeling that was something that Twan did.
Well, he's asking, was that necessary? So,
don't know what he
did
did.
somebody do something to him, or
And he dies. I haven't done anything. I don't know why Twan blew up. I don't know. Well, I shall have a check on the mission file.
No, the way he was laying there behind that container there, sneaking around. No, I think he did something.
I mean, to me, that
he
sounded
probably
like a
thought we
frag.
was going to end it. He was going to try and frag us.
Yeah,
that sounded
yeah.
like a
I
frag.
think he's.
Bounced off the fucking container.
I think he's pulling a pickle.
Well,
Yeah.
he's saying he didn't do anything, so yeah.
Yeah, he's lying.
Oh, better bring him over, I suppose.
What's up, Nez?
Hang on, where's Twan? Have you brought him with us? Oh no, he's there. Nope, no, he's there. Hang on.
Nez left him there.
Jesus Christ. We didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything.
Yeah, I'll have to check the mission file, but I don't remember any explosives. Anyway, right, teleport.
I've still got all mine.
Unless one of those workers fragged him.
We were just standing there talking, and all of a sudden there was an explosion behind us. Bulldog got hurt. It's like, and everybody's, what the heck was that?
Yeah, and he's crawling around there at the very edge of the thing, so I think that he's pulling up pickle and he did something. And yes, I'm talking to you, Twan.
I'll check the mission file. But, right, let's just head out onto the dock road. See if this works. Don't use anything.
Shoulder arms, people.
Aww.
There goes the bad guy. He's escaping.
Oh, this thing,
Oh,
yes.
there we go.
It all depends on whether the helo does its shit. We'll soon find out.
It looks golden from Zeus.
Okay, so any second or two.
Put the RPG away.
Aww.
There we go. Away from the chase bird.
Go get him.
You know, this looks kind of familiar.
I didn't do this in the first one.
No, I need no my mission.
Oh, right, yeah. And then,
That
yeah, they didn't crash. They came out the hidden locations. And I just need to do one more thing.
send her back up after.
Nope.
I think we may be all about to die.
No, not quite possible. What's it under Nez? Scenario flow.
Yes.
Scenario flow, and it is. What the fuck? Scenario name leads form grouping. No, it's not scenario.
Yeah, scenario flow at the end scenario.
Oh god, I couldn't see it in front of me. Mission complete.
Ouch.
Frag grenade.
You missed.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened, Twan. Unless there is something in the mission file, I'll have to check for that because I don't recall any explosives. Or...
Yeah, one second we were talking, the next was an explosion behind us. Like, what was that? And you were just lying there dead.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
I'll-
I was
Well,
just.
you know, Hellcat, I did when I was teleporting over. I did see like look like a red Op 4 guy on the docks. So I don't know if that might have been a guy somehow hidden and it just.
maybe it got in the container or something.
Oh, that could be, yeah, because they do that sometimes, don't
Yeah,
they?
yeah. I'd say I thought I mean, I forgot to remove the bloody AI before I got there anyway. So
It's a good job you mis-teleporting me over, because that way I could at least pat people
yeah.
up.
Right. So I hope that was entertaining for the past hour and a half. You know. I mean, these little buggers, they get in the trees, it can be a dick. It gets worse.
Yeah, they are fun to spot.
Yeah. There'll be a lot more civilians and hostages on Tuesday. For anyone that's run it before. The idea is not to kill them. And the intel, as you've seen, as Bulldog found, was that notepad, and they're all pretty much notepad items to be found. Much easier than those canteens, but did a cracking job finding them. So that was a training observation, yeah, and a little script test at the end, which I won't explain, but you probably get the idea.
Yep.
Yeah, look good.
Yeah, and it worked. I'll let on, actually. There is TFA won't see it, but it was fucking awesome. I've got a container ship, and it's just off the bay, and I managed to position 2 helos inside the cargo holds, and I managed to get them to fly out from cover and then come across and do the chase.
Oh, nice.
And I wanted them to overfly, which they did beautifully, which meant that I couldn't do it from any other location. So I had to try that. It's a shame you can't see them coming out of the container ship because you never actually see that ship. But it's there. It was there for a purpose. And it's something to bear in mind in future if you want some sneaky helos to suddenly appear.
Are you going to be able to record that and put it in your video?
What, them coming out?
Yeah.
I do actually have a video of it.
Well, he's testing it.
It's one I did for Nez and a test, and it is identical. Yes. I can make it public if you want. It's not a problem.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, we'll do. That's no sweat. And okay.
Might want to wait until after the mission.
Until after.
Well, yeah, I didn't mean a second. Yeah.
Well, I can give you the link personally, and you can have a look.
Okay, that works.
Which is what I did with Nez, so bear with me. And I just need to find. Oh, here we go. Right, I'll have to wait till I reboot because TeamSpeak has done its usual, where it disables the ability for the fucking mouse to close programs.
Yeah.
It's TeamSpeak. I can go in TeamSpeak, but
I
usually
find that doing a Control-Delete and then cancelling out of it helps.
Yeah, that's what I do with TeamSpeak. In fact, I will do that. So bear with me. I'll be back shortly.
No, you don't have to log out of TeamSpeak. Just do Control-Alt-Delete, then cancel the screen when it goes blue, and it should work. Then I do it all the time.
No, it's not going blue. The mouse is disabled. I can't click on buttons. I have to Control-Alt-Delete TeamSpeak. Right. So if you bear with me, and I'll be back in a short second.
1001.
Seconds up.
Cheeky boy.
Right. Now I should be able to do what I was going to do now. All right.
And just for the record, that was 3.4 seconds.
Yeah, well, whatever. Right, let me find the link. There's this link, and
well, Hellcat, I can confirm there is no Op 4 at that point, and they're all just the independent guys and civilians at the docks.
Right. Okay.
Where the supposedly mysterious explosion happened.
I have no idea then. I have
Unless-
absolutely no idea.
Unless one of the one of the independent guys decided to throw a grenade at you guys because you shot some of them or shot civilians.
Well, the independents, you see, are the bad guys, but I haven't got guns as a direct link. I'm sure I have somewhere. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Right. Let guns have a gander. See what Guns thinks of that.
Do we really care what he thinks, honestly?
Of course I do.
Okay. It doesn't have any
Just been
rabbits
working
in
on
there,
the
so
final
she's
sequence.
okay.
Fishy. I wanted a pair of chase helicopters to. As the bad guy escapes on the boat.
Well, with the way
I
that
wanted a
these
pair of chase
buggers rip
helicopters to
through
go after
fucking
him, but
sections of enemy,
I didn't want to wait
I
an
might have to
age.
reconsider
Didn't want to park
how
him too
much to
close.
put down for
so
Tuesday.
I thought, okay,
Well,
let's
I mean,
have a
let's
sight
face
on a
it,
cargo
we
ship.
training people are the
So
elite
far, so
unit
good.
these
Oh, yeah,
days.
well, exactly, yeah.
TFA should be able to see the cargo ship as they go along, but they'll have no idea that these
Even if
are
I
in
leave
there.
most of the shooting to the
Shame
boys.
is they won't see them, but never mind. But the
Well, I did
idea
knock a few
being
over
is
though.
that when
The
bad
good,
guys
the good
escape
thing though is
sequence,
it's
kicks off,
multiple
and
objectives
his
and there's
speed boat
travelling,
goes off.
so it's.
Fully.
I mean, I have
Because I
run it
want to have a
before
bit of a
and
show.
with the same amount, so
Well, there we go.
yeah, we'll be good on the enemy. Because you've got to take into account the looking for intel, the finding the locations, and there's multiple. So it's not like they're all concentrated in
working on
one
the final
area.
And you've got to remember that us going from one place to another takes about 30 seconds, but we
Yeah.
assume it's 10 minutes to rally up 2 squads and get everyone moving.
Yeah.
A bit of a bugger
I was
trying
well
to get them on
impressed
the
that
deck,
they did a
but
dynamic reinforcement tonight. That was
after a couple of
interesting.
blow-ups, everything is all
Because they
right.
came
Yeah.
down from
But,
objective
anyway,
2
there
and
we go.
started
Off they
kicking
go.
the shit
I've
while we
now
were
got
still
to
in
get them to
objective
go
1 looking
over
around for canteens.
TFA.
Well, you sneaky
Get them nice
buggers,
and
yeah.
close, and that's be the end sequence. Super, on track.
Oh,
See
that
you
is
later.
awesome.
Yeah, the way it
That
comes
is
out from
such a shame that we're not going to be able to see that. That looks
And
killer.
back. Right, the final sequence.
There's nothing to say that it can't be used
We've
again in
taken the
future when
docks
we can.
areas,
No,
everybody's
exactly.
milling
Yeah.
around.
You
looking for
see, the
stuff to
thing
blow
is,
up.
if I'd have done it
And,
from the airfield, they would have
as
been
the
where
final
we were
bit,
looking out to the
myself,
speedboat.
Spartan,
They'd have been coming
Cyrus,
in
whatever,
from the airfield
pull the
left,
trigger,
and you'd have saw them come out,
the
but not
Sanchez
close up,
escape.
and then they'd bank and go following. By doing it that way, I was able to get them to do that overfly, nice and low. But yeah, so that worked. It was getting them to balance on the deck without bloody nuking themselves was a bit fun, but it was quite achievable. So
Yeah, it worked. It worked well and looked gorgeous.
As I say, it's one of those things that it's there for a reason. It's to provide the overflight and the chase, but TFA don't get to see it.
Yeah.
And it's a neat mechanism. So
Well, when we drive by that ship now, I'll know that it's there.
I think there's only about one location on that southern coastal road that you can see the ship from, but I haven't actually tested that to see whether you can see it, because that could be part of in the brief or not, but
Right.
but with multiple players on, frame rates were good. I mean, I'd left enemy and I'd cut out a load of the original mission bit, obviously. But even if I'd left them in, they were optimized, so I think it would have been all right. So that's good.
Yeah, the frame rates were excellent. There was not a bit of rubber banding, nothing.
No. And as I say, the idea was to get people to look for intel, because I had to go and hint last time, which shouldn't have to do.
Yeah.
And notepads are easier to find than canteens. I mean, I deliberately picked that to be awkward, particularly when you stuff it in a corner somewhere. Yeah. So, but it was I'd say 100%, apart from the glitched one, 100% success with the findings. So that's training objective complete.
Yeah,
with some
and plus with the
pictures.
canteens, they're in their camouflage, their covers, so it can be tough to see them.
Yeah, but but everyone did excellent as usual. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. So it's run on Tuesday, but
Good.
this time it's not like that. But that diesel power plant, you will be seeing it again.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah. So it's given me a few ideas on what to do. Number one, don't make them dynamic because we don't want them. Although you would not be going through Lamy on the third mission, so shouldn't have that issue.
Yeah.
But no, good. We got loadouts and everything looks hunky.
Yeah, the loadouts are excellent. I really like that loadout.
Yeah. So we'll all go for Tuesday then. Yeah. So if anyone's got any comments or suggestions, now's the time before we disband.
Question.
Mhm.
Comment.
Mm.
Can you toss any electronic ear protections into your
Uh,
arsenal?
I
Yeah,
already
that's
brought
already
that
been-
up.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I may. It'd be too
Yeah.
difficult to do in the because there's a lot of arsenals. So
Yeah.
I'll just stick a box down at the beginning and trust to the inventory preserving itself.
And I got a question just for you.
Mm-hmm.
Have you updated the server today?
No.
There are 2 updates I had to get done.
Yeah.
JCA had both.
JCA. I knew it. Just as I was logging in tonight on this partition to start, because I had trouble starting the bloody server because I kept untagging the wrong template fucking file because I was a dipshit. But just as I was logging in and loading up, it went, "Oh, JCA." I thought, "Oh, crap," but it didn't affect tonight. Thank God for that.
No, because it was just stuff that was not in your arsenal. But
Yeah,
both
it was literally as I was starting armor on this partition.
I get it done.
Fucking typical. But then we went in, so that's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, it won't break it. It just some of the items won't look up to date. That's all
No.
it will do.
No, that's all right. But yeah, I would say it was too late to have a look at that because, as I said, it was literally when I was just got the server started and starting to log in.
Well, it only popped up on me after I got out of the server again.
Yeah, I had them both download before I jumped on. Didn't seem to break anything.
We need to look at one little bit, but don't worry, Bulldog. You'll have things to blow up on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'll say obviously tonight.
That'll make him a happy doggy.
There was no point in putting that down because it was primarily the intel searching, well, the canteen searching, and it was right up to the wire anyway, because I only decided at 5 o'clock to do this, and shifted a few things around, deleted some shit, and got it set up. But no, I think as long as I enjoyed it, that was good.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll say it's given at least half of us loadouts. Yeah. But for Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Twan.
Yes.
Yeah, this Friday you got hotel.
Yeah, I saw.
Unless Wolf is showing up, then he can take it. But yeah, you need to sign up for it. I'm also gonna tell Pritch that I'm gonna start having him do it every once in a while. Get used to doing it.
Oh, he's read on his eye mission again Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, he's taking his neighbor over to the doctor.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yep.
Oh, and Twan, I wasn't copying any of your end scenarios. It
yeah,
was on the
no,
plan.
I knew it
yeah.
wasn't copied. I just thought that, coincidence.
Mm.
Literally just coincidence.
It's the way it goes. Yeah, it was something I never got in on the first run. But anyway, came up with that and had a play with it, and that worked okay.
Yeah, no, I would be very surprised if you managed to set that up between that my mission and now.
I mean, the thing is, it was always going to clash that story ending because as there's two more in this campaign, obviously the bad guy's going to get away. So there's got to be an escape sequence. So it's just unfortunate that you just did one mission before.
No, it's not an issue. It's not an issue
Yeah.
because it's still plenty different enough. But
Oh God, yeah. And I say you'll see the diesel power plant because I'm not going to explain fully the story, but the next part of the campaign will be called Industrial Disease. So I shall brief you with the story when we rerun this Tuesday.
Mhm.
And it brings the story back up to date because it would say it's 9 months since we did it. So a bit of a refresher.
Yeah.
And if Ness can rerun missions, then so can I. Yeah.
Sometimes those
Hey,
reruns were so much more fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but at least I remember to rerun it.
Oh God. I am just starting to remember little bits of it. And the only bit I really remember is, which is why tonight's training, the searching for small objects, is that people kept running by all the important intel, which was the breadcrumbs, which was the story. And I had to teleport in Zeus Invisible and go, I think you might need to check that building again.
Yeah, you did that once to me doing that mission.
Yeah.
I just checked on the planning. And, oh God. I
Yeah.
just looked at Friday's mission. That one also is a fish joke. Hellcat's originality seems to be going down the drain. I don't doubt it actually is.
Yeah, but no, I think it's worth a rerun, and
Yeah.
it covers it in a mission, but for the next couple of weeks, I think Nez says so. It gives me a bit of time. I can start running on from there. Get the third part out. Yeah.
Just gets you back in the run.
Yeah. As I say, I only thought about this at 5 o'clock, and that's why I asked if Ray needed anything special, and I thought, yeah, it'd be a good test, But I didn't want to, like I said to Guns, I didn't want, like we've done in the past, for it to be like a mini run of it. No, we don't. You're going to keep the juicy bits for the actual night. But it's same loadout, same kit, same faction. Looking for intel. Yeah, same medics, same whatever. But yeah. But as I say, because there's more travelling involved, more distance, story finding, there should be enough bad guys. But there'll be a hell of a lot more fucking civvies, so watch where you shoot.
Yeah, because civvies were dropping left and right tonight.
Yeah, we're here to bloody protect the civvies. Well, we're not.
Just keep Stupar away.
Yeah, keep Stupar away.
We want to keep the local governor happy, yeah. Because he asked us in, because there's various shenanigans going off. And a lot of coercion, hence the hostages, which we need to find. And it's the civilians' homeland, yeah. Which we've now pushed the drugs operate. I mean, the main island is the moving of the logistics of the drugs. The campfire, the first one where we used the drones, that was the drug gathering, production, and all the shit.
Right. Yeah.
But now, because of various shenanigans, from which level of government or authority, we do not know. They seem to be getting away with an awful lot. So there we go. That's after this one, the clot will thicken, as they say.
Nice.
I mean,
So you got away eventually, Nez. Yeah. Yeah. It's a
I
good
got-
job I did do this.
Well, that's why I posted I wasn't going to be around because it was
Yeah.
going to be. I mean, I got done quarter to the hour, got back into town at the hour, went over to look at the truck, and I got done, and I got back about 10 minutes before you saw me on. So
Yeah. Oh, have you got a web browser open on Host Havoc? Because the server needs shutting down.
server's already shut down.
Oh, copy.
Because
Yeah.
I'm updating the files. Yep, it was all set.
Yeah.
Training file will go back up. Mission servers will be done, ready, and I can get racing changed over and had to look up his password again. Oh, I think I remember it. Yeah, I know what it is.
God, I remember.
I know what it is now. I remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No worries.
So I need to start thinking of some scenarios now for future missions. Yeah, I've had a look through all my test files. There's nothing that could be fleshed out to do anything at this time.
Except for one, you're just gonna take our time to build.
Oh, I've got another one as well, but that was meant to be a slugfest with a larger number of TFA. Although saying that, fucking the way he's bloody wrapped through them tonight, it'd be a bit more difficult on that one. But I don't know. I could flesh that one out still. I mean, I've got the first objective, but freaking hell, it's a doozy to get into. That'll be very interesting. I'll have a look at it. Yeah, it might be salvageable.
All right, the files are updated.
I'll have to check on the spawn template, see what the kit is, because heavy weaponry would not go amiss.
I think we did have PKPs and RPKs in that one. It was all Russian. It was all Russian stuff, so nothing would have changed.
There are BTRs and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, they did have single shot RPGs. I think they had available.
Oh God, yeah. They've always got bloody single shots. In fact, they've got multiple shots most of the time. Yeah. They're at it tonight. Look, we kept the vehicles well out of the way, and every now and then, boom, boom, like, fuck off. Fight like a fucking man, coward. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I got to cut. I got to head up to the pharmacy, pick up a few prescriptions.
All right. Thanks for turning up. Yep.
Oh, you got your birth control now, finally.
Yeah, well, hopefully this works.
Yeah, you've been moody.
Yeah. My breasts have been
Speak for
swollen
yourself,
too, so
Nez.
have a good one, everybody.
Yes,
see you guys.
Night, Guns.
All right.